What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Madden 21 Team Draft Selection Show. I'm your host, Nick, your commish. With me, just like we had last year, we got Van. Oh, I gotta mute me. We got Van, we got Ace, and we got Regan producing. Boys, how are we doing tonight?
Well, pretty nervous, pretty excited.
It's the biggest
Aloha XCFL. It's that
it,
time. Let's go.
it's the biggest night of the year, man. This is like taking the normal offseason drafts and putting it on steroids. There's rumors. Everything we thought we knew is getting thrown out the window. It's just going to be absolutely crazy. Reeves, how you doing, man? I didn't get to say hi to you.
Bro, I'm thrilled. I think this is just going to be one of the most wild team selection drafts we've ever had. I think it's going to be even more crazy than last year because last year guys could kind of plan where they wanted to slide and if they could team up to get into a certain division. They really don't have that luxury this year. It will be completely on the fly, and I think a lot of big decisions and last-second decisions will be made in that 5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll get into that now. So different from last year. No one knows. Well, me and Regan know the draft order. Nobody else does. Everyone will find out as they go, which is brand new. Last year, you kind of knew right when the show started, we posted the order. Everyone could kind of start figuring it out. Right now, the last time you saw your ranking was what, for a month ago? I mean, it was that long ago.
Madden 19, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, Madden 19.
It's going to be insane. And people are going to get put on the spot. I think if all your teams are gone, you're trying to look at the division, find out who's still there. You got your 5 minutes ticking. People could make some crazy picks, take teams that they might not have thought they'd ever take. I think this will be way more crazy than last year. And last year was pretty crazy too. So, real quick, we had our team draft selection show contest to see who could come up with the most right. Out of the 32 picks. And we had our first place guy come up with 16 correct picks, which is just insane. Because if you're
really
off by one, because if you're off by one, it could throw off your entire order. So he earned himself not only 20 user rank points, which actually catapulted him up a spot, but he was able to snag a free copy of Madden 21 from the XCFL. So the winner of the contest was actually JMO. 16,
Nice.
Dang.
Wow.
16 correct. It was pretty impressive when I was checking them all. I was like, this dude, and I didn't have any whose they were. And then I looked and he was just rocking them all out. So props to JMO. He's gonna walk away with a copy of Madden 21 on us. Second place was a tie between Busy and Higgy. They each got 14 right.
Oh, and Busy being the new guy. Wow.
Yeah. And then third place,
How many people do you think are going to be hitting up JMO now? Like, hey, do you mind sliding
so
me that order?
The order changed though. The order changed based off when those guys got their points too. It shifted the order around. So his order right now is not the same order he submitted. So
sneaky.
Third or a tie in second between Busy and Higgy, and then Pride had 13 right, so he came in the 4th spot, and then Rob had what did Rob have? Rob had 12 right, so Rob came in at 12 right and got 5th place there. So it was pretty crazy. Ace got last place with 6 right.
Yeah,
so
but I outpopped the whole thing though.
Johnny's spreadsheet got last.
But JMO, shout out to JMO getting the free copy Madden. All right, so before we get into this, shout out to everybody in the chat. We got everybody in here, man. We got Iraq, VBD, Van, as Angela.
Wait, Iraq and VBD are both in one place?
Yeah.
Nah, that doesn't happen.
Kylo popped in at work. Van, Wings, Ace, Hammer, JMO, Blackpaw, Boone, Busy. I mean, Josh.
Avocado sauce.
Avocado
sauce in
Tosh
the house.
is here. Paige and Drew are here. Sean White. Oh my God, we got everybody. So
we got waitlisters in the team draft.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
All right, so let's real quick. Let's go over what to expect for tonight. We'll start with Ace. Ace, is there anything you? I mean, what do you expect for tonight? What's the big thing for you?
Take everything you thought you knew about what was going to happen and toss it out the window because it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
There was a bunch of guys that we had as locks. I'm down to there's one lock. There's one lock and it's Jack. You could pencil in Jack right now. That's a lock. Everything else, throw it out the window. But I do want to say one quick plug. It's, I'm sure Regan could pull it up if he wants. But if you guys want to follow along as the teams are selected, I got that spreadsheet up there. So you want to go take a look at that as we're going.
I'll throw that in the announcements again.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in the YouTube chat too.
That'll just help everybody. And I'll send it when I DM you. I'll message it to everybody, just so you can pop in and look at it real quick. It is Van. What about you? What is something you're looking forward to about tonight?
I just posted a LinkedIn thing in the chat that was not Aces, so just you guys want to ignore that. It was a profile from my wife's recruiting thing. So yeah, I think with the shakeup of guys at the top, changing teams, it's just going to affect everybody. I think we're so used to guys taking their teams and having the just absolute pecking order being the exact same year after year. I don't think everybody's ready.
I'll admit when I was putting together the draft order, I was surprised with how the order ended up, which, I'm the one that sees it every single week and see how it all go. And once I started plugging everything in, I was pretty confused how some guys made it up as far as they did. So it should be a lot of fun because I don't think people are as these order comes out, people are going to start thinking like, wait, I thought I was 5. How come I'm not getting called? And then it'll keep dropping and it's going to be wild.
This might be kind of an interesting opportunity for guys to understand what it's like to be drafted in the NFL. Like, you're waiting on your call. You're waiting on your DM from Nick. Like, come on, man. It's got to be here. It's got to be here. What, cool, 6? Guys. No, I'm not at 6. Oh, my God, dude. Come on. Like, it's going to be it is going to be a wild, wild time.
But shout out to everybody, man, because this is, like I said, compared to last cycle, we had more user rank points by like what it was, 5,000 user rank points or something. It was just a ton more, which we did have more chances to earn user rank points with different contests, but we also had so many donations last year with Grizz's thing. So it kind of evened out where they should have been around the same, but we had so many people doing things. Articles were an all-time high. The shows, the broadcasts in quarantine really just shut that down a little bit too, but it's just been insane. Guys have been active on Twitter. Quick shout out to the guys who killed it on Twitter. Rob was 42 green weeks out of 45 weeks, or 46 weeks. Pride, like I said, was 45 green weeks on Twitter, which is just incredible. Regan, do you know how many green weeks you had on Twitter?
0.
I'd rather not know.
He had 6 green weeks.
Come on.
Oh my.
I thought Regan had 6 tweets. I thought Regan had 6 tweets total.
And then a quick shout out to Ace. Shout out to Ace, who, other than this last week, was green every week. He was back, so he was 12 out of 13. He didn't tweet at all, or he had 1 tweet this last week. And then shout out to Drew, because Drew is here for 15 weeks, and he was green all 15 weeks. So and Prince, same thing with Prince. Here 17 weeks, was green 17 weeks. So shout out to the guys active on Twitter, and then the articles, man. Jack, VBD, Rob, Wings, JMO, Ace. I mean, guys, VBD did 45 team articles, 7 league articles. Jack, 36
I'm going to be picking 42nd.
No, I mean, it was crazy seeing some of these, and then the Discord chat. So Discord chat. The guy with the most active, he got 64 points, and then I just subtracted 2 each time all the way down to last place. So the least active got 2 points, the most active got 64, and everyone else was in between there. So that's how we rolled with that, same as last year. And that changed a lot too. Seeing some of the Discord activity was one of the big things that catapulted people up, as well as Survivor Picks. Survivor Picks was big too. So shout out to the guys running the contests all year long, because those great to keep guys engaged.
Reverse shout out to Van for kicking me out nearly every year. Every time I pick Van, I get booted out of Survivor. Thanks, Van.
Yeah, Regan did the same to me a couple of times too, I think. So he almost got me. He almost lost to Hawkeye. Got me knocked out this time too. So
yeah, that was a wild game.
But real quick, let's just go over how it's going to go tonight. So I'll DM you when you come. I'll announce it on here that you're on the clock. I'll shoot you a DM. That's when your timer's going to start. If you're going to DM me the pick back, if you want to come on and say something, feel free. I'll open up a slot, join in, just let me know. You still have to tell me who you're taking in my DM so we can get everything ready. If you don't want to announce your pick on live on air, you can have me do it. You can send me a little message what you want me to say if you want. Talk a little smack to somebody out there. If you're taking their team, call them out. Whatever you want to do, I can announce that for you. Pass the message along to the rest of the league. We have a couple guys who sent in videos. We have a couple guys who sent in graphics. So it's going to be a fun show.
Nice.
Bear with us if we have a little technical difficulties. Reed's got to open a bunch of different stuff, and it's a lot of moving parts. I think we'll be okay. We got 26 people in here now, so we got everybody here, man. But we got 3 minutes before we'll start. Anything you guys want to say before we get rocking and rolling here?
Well, I can't wait to see those videos. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we had some good ones. It should be.
I remember last year Robert's video made it across 6 or 7 league platforms.
Right, just posted in chat. He almost overslept.
But you guys tell me one other league that we don't know when the next cycle, when it's coming out. We're so in the dark from EA on this thing.
No idea.
We don't know what the rules are going to be. We don't know what the attributes are going to be on any of these teams.
Nothing.
What other league would be this excited at this point?
We're letting
that's how it's kind of described. This is the part of the year where everything kind of starts slowing down, and our activity levels at an all-time high.
Right.
And although we do have to go back and play with our old teams, now the content can switch over to content for 22, Madden 21. It can still be talking about your current stuff. So it gives you a lot of stuff to talk about. Obviously, I would have liked for Madden to release earlier, but they pushed it back a full month, which kind of sucks. But I think we'll be okay.
That's a good question. I mean, so when does the new content?
We find out stuff on the 16th. So 2 days. Tuesday.
So when do we start getting?
That won't start until we end our cycle. So once the last Super Bowl's played, you can start talking. You can do content that you want now, however you want it.
So over the next 6 weeks, we see who really likes to do content and who's just doing it for points.
And that's the biggest thing for me is if I'm not going to kick people out for not being active, we'll say to a certain extent. But if you're not showing up in chat, you're late to your games, you're handing out force wins, you're not tweeting at all, there's a chance you're getting booted. And
we got dudes waiting.
So wise up, everybody. You heard the man.
Just a quick FYI, if you are going on vacation, post your vacation ahead of time, week ahead of time, or else it's like you didn't even post anything. So I'm not just going to have guys, sorry, I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks just because you don't want to play your games. So that's not how we roll. We have 5 veteran users who have been in the league for 200 games apiece that all want back in. We have 4 guys on the wait list that are active and want in. So we got a lot of guys who want back in. It's
look at avocado sauce. Avocado chat right now. YouTube chat right now.
That guy should get a team for his name.
So I'm gonna be completely honest right now. We got a minute to go before this starts, and I still don't know who I'm taking.
I have deja vu with this right now.
I know.
Dude, my chest, it hurts. Stop it.
But it's 8:15.
Maybe you need to quit bumping your gums, and me and Regan and Van could chat a bit while you figure it out.
So let's go ahead. Regan's going to throw my graphic up, man. We're going to get this draft started.
Woo!
Pick number 1, Nick Larson, is on the clock. You guys can kind of discuss what you'd like about me. Go for it.
Ace, give me your thoughts on who you think. Is this a smoke show, or does he know he's taking?
No, on December 25th of 2019, I posted in chat that Nick is taking the Los Angeles Chargers in this team selection right now, and I've stuck with it the whole time. I know it's a fact; it's going to happen.
So, Regan, what do you think? You know Nick the best. Give us the inside track.
Man, well, I know he's conflicted. I know he's between two.
Why is the Lions helmet up there?
From what I'm aware of, he's between 2 teams that are very similar, and then he has one dark horse team. And the dark horse team is probably the most interesting.
I have accepted a contract extension to be the head coach
but
for
that
the
is going to be
Buffalo Bills.
That is going to be fascinating.
Let's let this ticker bleed. Let's savor this.
of work into this, so you got to give him some credit here for this. I mean, great job on that.
And then he threw it in mag mid draft graphic too. So absolutely ton of work there.
Wait till you'll see mine. You'll see the records and just start laughing.
I can't wait. I like the little ticker down there. That's hats off to Regan on that one.
Yeah, Reeves came up with that one on his own.
That's
here.
nice.
Yeah, thank you. That's my one contribution is a timer that counts down from 5 minutes. If I can't do that, God help me. But yeah,
Wings in chat.
Suspensions and timers.
Longest 5 minutes of my life, says Wings.
For real.
Oh, we're bleeding this one out.
Dude, Wings, the funny thing is Wings was on full guilt trip mode. Did you notice, like, in chat all day, he was like, yeah, wearing my blues, making sure I can get my Los Angeles Chargers. And he's like, but this is also the same guy who held off his graphics points for next cycle. So he tried to pull a cheesy move and get a little bit aggressive going for next year. So, we'll see. We'll see if it pays off and he's still in the same place or if he's gonna be disappointed. It's gonna be an interesting move. That was probably the most boomer bust move we might be talking about after the draft.
Wow, these helmets are very intriguing. I'm staring at them. I can't believe it. I don't know. I don't believe you. I think.
You know what's most shocking to me though? You see those 2 Super Bowl wins in 19 and
nothing in 20.
Nothing in 20. Nothing in 20. What are you doing,
dude?
It's been a long cycle, man. So I'm ready to make my pick. I'm gonna DM it to Reed.
It's so funny. Now. Nick is like, I see him typing and he like deletes it. Typing deletes it. It was like
I wrote 2 names down and I don't know which one to send you.
Dude, I can't believe you're at this point right now and you're still conflicted.
Hey,
this is great.
Let me give you some advice, Nick. Last year, you made a selection and you said instantly regretted it.
Yeah.
Just make sure you have no regrets this year.
I can honestly say with these 2 teams, I will not regret either one, which makes it tough.
Well, that means you're not going Lions.
One's going to give me a really sweet division. I know it. And the other one is just going to be a ton of fun. Man.
Dude, you like Metcalf that much?
The Metcalf and the jerseys are sweet.
Yeah, the jerseys are sick. But what about the rain?
The what?
The rain.
Yeah,
rain games.
All right, Reeves, here it comes, man.
All right, do it.
No, I'm not ready.
You still have 48 seconds, my friend. Use every bit of it. Consider it. This is your next year of your life.
No. I'm changing. Go. I went the second one.
Oh, he just changed
the second
again.
one?
He just
all right.
changed again.
Second one.
Oh.
That's the one I had up. Let's go. I will go ahead. And you're good whenever you're ready, my friend.
With the number 1 overall pick in the Madden 21 team draft, Nick is going to go with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Okay, there you go. Well,
been telling you guys.
Oh, fuck, that was anticlimactic.
So I sent him Lions first. Lions were the other one. So
did you?
Yeah, Lions were the one I was deciding between.
That would have fucked everything up.
I know. I couldn't. I had them. I was gonna do it, but I want at least some pieces I can at least move right off the bat, and the Lions roster just doesn't have anything to move. So I know this division is going to be really freaking tough, and I'm kind of looking forward to that. You need a fun, tough division. But I got the line. I really was interested in the Lions. I wanted to be that hometown team, be the one to hopefully bring them a banner. But that roster is just so bad, and these jerseys are just so sweet. I had to go with the Chargers.
You were going to take Sparty's team after you just had a baby.
It's his second baby.
Up.
He's already had
there's
one.
That too.
It's not even a big deal.
The commission,
but
the
you can see
the new father's team.
We can see on the graphic here, you got Derwin James, top players, Keenan Allen, Joey Bosa, Derwin James, the key additions in the offseason. You went out and got Chris Harris, the cornerback. You add Justin Herbert from Oregon, who's my boy. Oregon's my squad. And then you go the middle linebacker, Kenneth Murray, who's a beast. He's going to be fast right out of the box, too, probably 88 speed.
He's a big guy, and he hits hard. He's 6'3". I know he's 6'3", and ran probably 89 speed, 88 speed, something like that.
That's what I'm thinking. So I think it gives me some nice, fun, young pieces. And then I get to draft all new receivers, which is what I really wanted. So I can go out and get all my guys. The Lions, I just thought I would never have a good enough pick where I could make the roster competable right off the bat. So I just decided that I was going to get rid of them. But it came down, I will be honest, it came down to Chargers, Lions, Seahawks. Seahawks for the jerseys. But let's go, Regan. Throw you up there. Your graphic. You're on the clock, man. Let's get this thing moving. So with the second pick, Regan is on the clock. I keep forgetting guys don't know the draft order.
I got some questions. I got some questions regarding your roster after this week hit a dead spot.
Oh yeah, we got it. Hold on. Let's. So we got Reegs up here. Reegs, you throw your up there.
Yes, sir.
So we can see
on the
Reegs
clock, so we're in a dead spot.
All right, I got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 50 seconds.
Somebody just said. Bracket just said somebody check out wings.
Regan's top 5. He's got Baltimore. He's got the Chargers, Seahawks, Titans, and the Texans. You can see he also won a Super Bowl back in Madden 19, but nothing this cycle either.
Yep.
Wow.
229, 113 and 2 career record, very respectable. So
how many suspensions? How many of those games? It needs to have like game suspension. No, I'm kidding.
Here's my question.
Tough one. Tough choice.
Here, yeah, you go ahead and take your time. Van, or is he going Ravens or what?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was a pipe dream because I'm picking.
Well, no, is Regan going Ravens?
Oh, Regan, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the fact of the matter is him being a homegrown guy, like loving that team. There is guys. I never got the impression that he was bored with them. You know what I mean? I got the impression that he made some trades that he regretted. I think he wants to redo that, kind of keep the roster intact, and build to the draft.
Ace, it's tough to take the same team 3 cycles in a row, though. You know, this would be the 3rd cycle for him taking the Ravens. Does he run it back with Lamar 3.0 or what? It's the year he's on the cover. The year the read option could be crazy.
He's won a bowl with the Ravens. I really thought I'm actually most shocked that that the Cardinals aren't there. But he told me straight up that he hates those jerseys. So
yeah,
I
know.
I really think it's going to come down to them or Deshaun Watson.
Interesting. So 2 of these teams up there in his top 3 were teams that were on my list that we both talked about a lot.
I can't believe Seattle is in the top 2 graphics.
I think it's with
I'm shocked.
The highlighter jerseys, and you can throw that neon ankle tape on too, and it looks and wristbands and sleeves, and it just looks so sick, man. And then you do have DK Metcalf. You get a couple years of Russell Wilson. You have the speedy linebackers and the Griffin brothers too. I mean, it's and Bobby Wagner, obviously 6'3" corner. I mean, it's
Bobby Wagner.
It's a lot of fun that Seahawks, because I was looking at that too. But you either love the Seahawks jerseys or you hate them. And yeah, Boone just said that.
They're awesome.
Boone just said that green is ugly. So for me, I would have worn
badass.
I would have worn the highlighter jerseys every single game. You know, that would have been my official home jersey. So, but I didn't go with them. So I think it'll be interesting though. I could never go with the same team 3 cycles in a row. But knowing Regan, knowing the sick draft class the Ravens just had, and then this is Lamar's year on the cover. It's almost the year like you have to take the Ravens if you're a Ravens and Lamar fan, you know?
Right.
I mean, Tosh made it pretty loud. He's not going to go with the Browns. So, I mean, that's you take the first team in here, you let your division fill up with people who want to play with you, and it gets interesting from there, you know? I don't know. It's tough, Reeves. Did you make up your mind before this started or what? On who you're thinking or no?
This morning I actually was thinking about it, and I was kind of praying about it, actually. I was like, gotta swear, if I pick a team, if I pick this team and then choke, it's gonna be terrible. So I got a minute 30 left. You know, I'll do a little spiel because that'll make me feel better. And so like I actually deliberated and things. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my pick. And with the 2nd overall pick in the Madden 21 team draft for the XCFL, I'm gonna choose the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow.
The reason.
Hold on, real quick.
This morning I actually.
Mute your.
Yeah, hold on.
So the reason I hear myself in a echo somewhere, but
I'm gonna get out of here. Sorry.
It's Van.
All right, thank you, Van. I'm miss.
Seahawks.
Yeah, it's the Seahawks. I'm gonna miss the Ravens. I loved playing as the Ravens. It was my team, and it is my team. But I'm a firm believer that when a team is good, they're good in real life, and I need to let them stay in real life. I'm a real life fan, but the XCFL is not real life. The XCFL is a place that it's its own world. I've had Lamar for 2 cycles. I've been blessed with Lamar, but it's time for me to grow my wings as a XCFL GM. And step into a new world.
Wait, hold on real quick. Tosh said in chat, no joke, my new team I added today was the 49ers.
Oh my God, I'm going to shoot myself. Yeah, all right, well, bet, dude. Honestly, that's what I'm saying is this team, ever since Madden 17, this team has been the premier Madden team. Like the jerseys, the atmosphere, the stadium.
While you were talking, go ahead and throw our next guy up on the clock.
Sounds good.
With the number 3 overall pick was Robert. So Rob, congrats being number 1 out of all the non-staffers.
Yes, and while you guys are doing that, IREC is vomiting all over.
IREC is not happy.
Yeah, IREC's not thrilled because this was the one year his guys might have fallen to the bottom. But
yeah, I thought so.
I'm telling you, this team isn't. It's not an insanely good team. That's the point. I do not want to start with the God Squad. I don't want to start with the God Squad. Yeah,
got some good pieces.
Exactly, and it's a team that's good enough to trade some pieces away, make it mine. But this team is going to be a unique feel. I want to be in a place that. The XCFL was so much fun when I was the Patriots, and it wasn't my. I hate the Patriots in real life, but like being a different team.
We gotta go a little bit faster here, just to get not to cut you off. Let's just introduce Rob's picks, then we can go back to you.
Sounds good, bro.
Sorry, but we got Rob up here. His pick is already in. He went with the Bills, the Bucks, the Cardinals, the Bengals, and the Browns. He's been here for 2 cycles, well, half a cycle in this cycle. Reeves, do you have everything queued up for him?
I do, yes, sir.
All right, well, Rob is ready to make his announcement, so when you're ready, go ahead and play the video.
All right, we're going to see if it works. I was trying it earlier, and it seemed to be pretty eager to show up, so we'll see if it...
There are no tables being jumped through.
Wow.
All right, we'll be right back as we get this thing rolling.
The be right back screen is Viper playing on its back.
You guys can still hear me okay, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Oh my God. Boone, where's Boone at? That was Regan's doing. I had nothing to do with this.
It appears, man, this thing is being an absolute chode right now.
There we go. Oh! That's great.
All right, so ironically, it started playing earlier, and I had to like mute us and like shut it down real quick. I don't know. This video was like super eager to be played. Maybe we can just drop. I don't know. Should we just drop the link in chat, or do you want to? Okay. Do you mind? Yeah, post the link in the YouTube because it's a YouTube video. Just post the YouTube link real quick.
I'll post that in Discord chat, guys.
Yep. And I'll. I don't know how long. Check the length of the video, and then we can deliberate and get the next pickup. But like once everybody comes back, I feel bad about that.
Posted. Sorry about that, Rob. It is posted in the Discord chat. So everyone go ahead and take a listen there, and we'll come back here. But you have his graphic ready to post in here, right?
Yep. I don't know why it didn't. I honestly don't know why it didn't play here.
He has a couple.
That's the only video? There are other videos, right?
Yeah, that one. The other person's videos are files though, and not
Oh, files. Did you dropped those in the Google?
I emailed them to you.
Oh, emailed. That's right. Okay, let me go to my email. I'll pull up my email. I don't know why my laptop has not been wanting to browse. Is there any chance that you can like stream? Do you think you could pull up like a Twitch stream of? Oh, never mind. My Gmail's loading. That's good. Okay, cool. Yep, I'll do that. So, all right, now that I got something up, I think I'll be fine because the biggest issue was just it wasn't window capture. Oh, look, now it's on. That's hilarious.
Rob's video?
Yeah, it's on our screen now. Great. It just took forever to load for some reason.
I have accepted a contract extension to be the head coach for the XCFL Buffalo Bills.
No, they can hear us.
In M21.
So don't say anything rude.
We are looking forward to some success, and I am very excited to say
so they're congratulating him for the Bills.
I'll open it up to any questions that you might have.
Coach Marlock, this is John Jones with Fox New York. You guys do have a 12-year playoff drought, what are some things that you could do in M21 to change things around?
Well, we've got a good-looking roster from the get-go, so I feel like there's going to be a real opportunity to get off to a good start. And then a lot of it's going to be a matter of executing. I mean, I feel like I'm in games, and then I just come out a little bit short here and there right at the end, so I'm going to try to shore that up a little bit.
Just follow up. Is there anybody in particular you'd like to see in your division?
That's a good question. Honestly, the other 31 users, they're all great. They're all good people. Enjoy them. Don't have any scheduling conflicts with any of them whatsoever. There are some that's very talented. Shout out, obviously, to VBD and Josh and Prince. They've been great division mates in M20. However, with that being said, they definitely cleaned my clock in M20. So I'm looking forward to maybe getting back some past division rivalries I've had with Sean. Me and TJ play really close-knit games. Blitz, Blackpaw, we play close-knit games, but pretty much whoever it is, and it'll be a lot of fun.
And lastly, Coach Morlock, do you have any plans to change your coaching staff, or is there anybody new you're looking into getting in the
We have
program?
discussed Riley is going to stay on. He's going to be my offensive coordinator. Obviously, I thought he did a superb job in the instruction and stuff on the tight ends with Dallas Henderson. I've had some long talks with Ahmad Bates. I know he's wanting to get into coaching. We haven't hashed out all the details yet, but I feel like we're getting really close maybe to making an announcement that'll be coming up in the next few weeks. Certainly Max Ecker, he's helped me out in the past at QB, so I'm sure I'll be reaching out to get a hand from him. Jari Chamberlain has expressed interest in the coaching, as far as the linebackers go, so we'll have some discussions there, but definitely looking forward to involving a lot of these guys that stepped up for me in the past and keeping them on board. Guys, no more questions. Thanks a lot. Look forward to M21. Should be a blast. Go Bills.
All righty. Alrighty, so Rob decided to go with the Buffalo Bills just like this last cycle. Shout out to Rob. That was a really cool interview. Ace, I saw you post in chat. I would agree that I do miss Richard Fitzwell. John Jones is great, but Richard Fitzwell was the best reporter we've seen in the XCFL.
Yeah.
We see Buffalo Bills, Tre'Davious White, Micah Hyde, Josh Allen, and that 99 throw power as the key top players. Key additions, they go out and add Stephon Diggs, veteran named Josh Norman. Then they draft the pass rusher out of Iowa. Let's go ahead and throw our next guy on the clock, Riggs. Actually, our next guy's pick's already in. But Rob goes Buffalo Bills. This team is a much better team than last year. I think they're going to be really good Madden-wise. You get Tremaine Edmonds, who's going to be a beast. But with the next pick number 4, we got Jack on the clock here. So these were the two locks, if you want to say that for sure, that everyone kind of thought. But Jack's top 5. Redskins, Chargers, Ravens, Rams, Raiders. Pick is in to you, Riggs. Guys, we see 4 Super Bowls, an insane record, almost 400 wins, 396, 119, and 1. Van, you going to follow where Jack goes or what?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm taking the Cowboys.
Van's learning from that.
Here's my question.
Look at those banners. That has blood of me all over.
Here's the question. Here's the question though. With Regan passing on the Ravens, who a lot of people thought were gone. I mean, how long do they last?
I think Wings takes them.
I could see that too. But I guess once again, you guys don't know the draft order currently, so that could be tricky. Riggs, whenever you're ready, we can make the announcement.
I think Baltimore is the one team that Brian would skip the Panthers for.
Yeah, with the 4th overall pick in the draft, Jack is going to go with the Redskins. No surprise there.
Hey, next year, can we just put one helmet on there?
Yeah, that's what I did last cycle. Is I told Nick, I was like, just put the Ravens 5 times in a row.
Here's your first surprise. the number 5 overall pick, NWS is on the clock.
Oh,
Nice.
now this is interesting. Now,
Number 5.
I think he goes Texans, right? I mean, that's not.
No.
Browns.
No way.
Oh yeah,
Guaranteed
Sorry, I forgot.
100% lock for the
still
Browns.
Here. I forgot they were still here. That is weird.
This will be interesting to see. Yeah, I think he does go Browns. There's number 1 team. Then you got the Cowboys, the Skins, who are gone. Chiefs, and then you do see the Ravens on there, who he didn't expect to be there. But NWS has put together. Last cycle he came in, he got Madden 19 took the Cowboys over. It's tough taking over a team. Still went 43-61, and then this cycle he's above 500, which says a lot. 95-89, so he's sitting there with a pretty good career record for jumping into mid-cycle. It's tough.
He's a jack killer too.
He is.
He's a good player because he's got good football knowledge. The only thing is he never prepares for games. I mean, when you get Randy, when you get NWS, he comes in, he hasn't looked at your team, he has no plan for you, he's just going to play.
The pick is in. Riggs, you ready?
Yes, sir. Ready.
And NWS is going to go with the Cleveland Browns. So he goes and gets his squad. I don't want it to make it sound like it wasn't, everyone's talking about all the donations he put in. It wasn't, he was still going to draft close to the 15 spot, probably a little bit above that, because maybe even a little higher. But I think
that's a big jump though.
Dude, that Browns roster is nice.
Tosh and chat, rest in peace to the Browns.
I mean, this graphic alone here, sick. Oh, shout out to Wings. Wings put together some of these PNGs of players with the filters that I didn't have. So big shout out to him. Top players, Myles Garrett, Odell Beckham. You got Denzel Ward. We could have put a list of 15 players on these top players list. But then they do go out and add Austin Hooper. They draft Wills, the left tackle, and then Grant Delpit, a guy out of LSU. So pretty loaded roster. I think it's a lot of – I don't think Baker will be as good as he was in this Madden. But the rest of the team is
number
still
6
loaded.
on the clock. Yeah,
number 6 on the clock. We have Mr. Higgy.
Nice.
Reed's going to toss that up when you are ready.
He's definitely on Raiders.
Is there a chance? So Higgy's top 5. You got the Broncos, the Chiefs, the Cardinals, the Colts, the Dolphins. He's got the Super Bowl title. He won the last Super Bowl of Madden 19. And then this cycle, he continued. Higgy has found what works for him, and he's sitting at 151, 112, and 1.
Yeah. Respect that guy. He's a great player.
And the Broncos.
I think he goes Broncos.
Yeah,
I think he goes Broncos, but there's nothing I want more than for him to take the Dolphins.
You got to think, though, a team like the Ravens could interest him, where you have the speedy receivers, you have Lamar.
No, not with the pieces. The pieces that the Broncos added entice him too much. The fact that Locke improved to have a better rating, he's actually usable now.
Yeah, and I will say, if Higgy does go Broncos, that puts him in a division with me, and that's a ton of fun.
Honestly, that's part of why I wanted somebody else to have the Ravens too. Is like they're such a fun team to play with. Like Lamar is just a joy. I mean, I loved playing with Lamar. Got him suspended like a million times, but man, he was so much fun to play with. Like you guys, whoever gets the Ravens is just gonna be thrilled with their team. But it is such a good team, you don't want to – it's kind of ready to go out of the box. Sometimes, I mean, the worst thing could have like a guy like Brackett that gets this team and it's like in the toilet. So, because he's going to trade him away for like a ham sandwich,
Brackett, that's okay, Brackett. I'm sure you've learned. Take the Ravens, Steve.
All right, so the pick is in, Reeves. Tell me when the graphics ready. I think we do see Higgy go Broncos here. I'm sure the Chiefs are tempting, but I think he likes to the pick is in, and he is going with the Denver Broncos, the hometown Broncos.
I think it's nice that there's people in the top 10 that have teams that might be a pain in the ass for most other users to use. And I'm not saying the Broncos are like that, but there's a lot of teams that guys just love and they'll take them, such as the Raiders or whatever, New England. And it makes the league a lot more balanced.
This is a fun roster. You get Von Miller, an elite pass rusher, a guy like Justin Simmons at safety, a wide receiver in Cortland Sutton. Then they go out and not only add Jarrell Casey from the Titans, you add Melvin Gordon, the stud running back, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, if Drew Lock is even somewhat able to be developed, this could be a lot of fun. But with the next pick, number 7 is Pride. So Pride is on the clock. He is actually going to join chat to make his announcement, and we do have a little graphic will pop up once he lets me know who he is taking. Pride, go ahead and hop in chat.
For Pride too. What a jump! I mean, he climbed way up the leaderboard there.
He's a Twitter animal. He's a Twitter animal.
So his top 5 here, you got the Cards, the Colts, the Bills are off the clock, or the Bills are gone, Chargers are gone, and the Vikings is there. Does he go with the Cardinals here and join Regan in the NFC West?
I think he goes Colts, and then he's going to let that division fall
out. So he's going to hop in.
Pride and I have talked so much. I know where he's going. I think the toughest thing was going to be if those Bills were open, where was he going to go? But
he is here. Pride, you're muted right now, so we can't hear if you talk. So unmute yourself real quick. So I will say before he starts talking, I DM'd him to say he was on the clock, and he said, "What? I'm 7th?" I said, "Yep, you were 7th." So he was a little surprised he moved up as far as he did, but he got big points from doing helping throw together the contest, the DraftKings one. Pride, you're still muted. I don't know if you can hear me. I wish I could unmute people for them. So yeah, he did that. I mean, Twitter was on point every time. He knocked out his articles, the fun coaching interviews. So he definitely earned it up here. And then, but this is a guy, I mean, look at the record. It speaks for itself. I'm surprised he doesn't have a Super Bowl, to be honest. But 161, 107, and 1. How do I unmute? He says. Are you
click the microphone button?
Yep. That's all it is. Microphone button.
Second one from the right.
Call your wife over. Ask her to do it.
If he's on the phone, we might just have to make the pick for him if he can't.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's here. He's unmuted. Pride.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yep. There we go.
There we go. I figured it out, guys.
Hold on, real quick. Reeves, is his graphic ready? The pick graphic. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yep. All right. So, Pride, you go ahead and take the floor, my man.
All right, guys. So, if you've been paying attention to chat, my coach has already been announced, but I'm going to make it official here. So, I'm going to announce that Jorge McBulge will be selected as the next coach for the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, the Cardinals. So he joins Regan.
That's an interesting pick.
Joins Regan in the NFC West.
Wow, that division's already good.
Welcome to the division, Pride.
I think that's fun. That's 2 opposite styles of play right there.
Yeah,
this cycle it was, but last cycle, if you'll recall, last cycle, man.
Fan said sim and unsim. But if we at this roster, you get not only do you get Isaiah Simmons, who is a freaking monster, probably going to be a linebacker in Madden. We have him under a linebacker, but you had Devondre Campbell and DeAndre Hopkins, who are both stud vets, to an already pretty good team with Patrick Peterson, Chandler Jones, Kyler Murray. You have Andy Isabella for the deep threat. Go and break down why'd you go Cardinals over say the Colts?
The Colts had a good O-line already, but I just wanted something a little more established with probably Kyler, Simmons, and then a good secondary that the Cardinals have already. So I don't know. It was exciting, and I wanted an indoor team too. I didn't want to mess with any more snow that Green Bay had.
When you and I talked earlier, did you think Regan was taking the Cardinals?
I heard rumors that it was a option for him.
Yeah. That's what I figured. That's what I figured you thought when you were like, yeah, that's. But I think that'll be fun.
That's why I threw up the additional graphic probably about half an hour ago.
So let's just say if the Bills were here, would you have gone Bills?
I might not have because the Cardinals were my number 1 team.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I'm happy for you, man. You got it's always fun when guys get their number one team, especially if their favorite team's taken. So
Yeah.
shout out to you. Shout out for the content push late to get all the way up to 7 because that was impressive. You were one of the guys that moved the highest. So.
Oh, nice. All right, appreciate it, guys.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us.
Good work,
man. Hey, you guys do a good job.
And real quick before you go, just a quick FYI, it's only fitting that we go. Pride right into Brian. So Brian is on the clock.
Wow.
Oh, I love you, Brian.
Big
Brian
B.
goes San Francisco 49ers.
That would be fun.
He doesn't have the nuts.
Dude, what a division. What a division. Wouldn't that be wild?
So we got
show some stones here, B. Pick them.
We got Brian in the Super Bowl banner up there when he won with the Tennessee Titans in Madden 19. You got Panthers, Cardinals, and then we have Titans, Broncos, Packers. So Cardinals obviously off the board, Broncos off the board. So that leaves his top two being the Panthers and the Titans. Is there any way we see him go away? I mean, Ace, you mentioned the Ravens. Do you think Brian takes Ravens?
I think that's the one team that he thought would never be there, but now that they're there, I think he's seriously thinking about it right now.
I think it's going to make a lot of people think about it. Really, it's kind of a team that he would he would try to build. I think so. Oh,
Brian won that. Brian won that.
The thing with Brian, though, here's the
players
thing.
on there.
If Brian takes that team, the expectations on him are going to be so high.
Yeah.
And he's so frustrated if he cannot meet those expectations. I don't know that he's ready for those sort of expectations.
I think it changes a lot of people because, with NWS as the Browns already in there. And then the other two teams in that division, the Steelers are pretty good, but nothing crazy. And then the Bengals are very young and raw. I mean, if Brian thinks he's better than NWS, which I'm sure he thinks he is, I think that you immediately go in with the best team as the best user in that division. So I think that's something to think about. If you do go Ravens, Carolina, nobody else, has anyone gone to NFC South yet?
No.
Not yet.
NWS should get Brian Fitz for the Browns, though.
I love playing NWS. I think NWS is fun because, like Ace mentioned earlier, you don't know what to expect. He doesn't know what to expect, so how can you know what to expect? But he can beat anybody. He can also, but he gets the Browns now. That's a fun team. I don't know. I think the Ravens are ideally what Brian would want to build. But like you mentioned, the hype. You got to be able to live to hype because if you don't win a Super Bowl with this Ravens roster, it's a fail of a cycle.
Regan.
Especially with the way that he talks.
Oh yeah.
He loses 2 games and he freaks out. If you cannot with the Ravens, it's supposed to be that good.
Why can't I talk?
Okay, I just mentioned. I don't know. This is going to be tricky. It's that whole. It's your favorite team, but you just played a cycle with them. He is typing right now, Reeg. So I'll message it over when you get it.
Good stuff.
This is one where I don't know, man, it's going to be crazy. He hasn't messaged
It will.
me yet,
He is deliberating, I guarantee you, because he was not thinking. There was no chance he thought that the Ravens were going to be available.
Are you still muted? I think you're still muted. Josh said if Regan is speaking, we can't hear him.
Really?
I don't know.
That's
what he
said.
I
wasn't.
Now he can.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Ace, were you shocked to see Pride at number 7? Or Higgy at number 6?
I'm not surprised by any of
Brian with 60 seconds.
His pick is in, coming over.
Ace, you're getting a little quiet. If you could maybe step a little closer to the mic or something, but it's kind of hard to hear you now all of a sudden.
Okay.
His pick is in. Reeves, let me know when you're good to go.
Okay, let me take a look.
After all the work that Pride put in for that DraftKings, he should have been that high.
Yeah, for sure. Pick, you're good?
Yes, sir.
So pick is in. He has decided to go with the Carolina Panthers. He typed in the Ravens 3 different times, he said, and backspaced it, and he's going with the Panthers. So Brian goes Carolina.
What a move.
Stick to his guts. You get a Christian McCaffrey who's probably going to be close to a 99 overall. You get a fast corner in Dante Jackson. You get Brian Burns. They added Teddy Bridgewater, Robbie Anderson, another fast receiver. And then they draft Derek Brown, the big D tackle out of Auburn. So he withstood the shock and didn't go with withstood the hype and didn't go with the Ravens. Ace, thoughts?
I'm happy he did. I like that he has a plan. These Panthers, stick with them. I like that.
Alrighty, so next up on the clock is the Madden 21 winner, J-Mo.
No, does he go Ravens?
J-Mo is up. Ace is a little quiet. I wonder can you turn him up, Reeves, or no? Is it him or
I can't. No, I think it's in Discord. Like I don't know if he switched maybe to handheld, because sometimes if you're on your phone it switches to handheld. I don't know. It's maybe try leaving and coming back, Ace.
Okay.
Either way. J-Mo is going to join chat with us.
Wow. Yeah, it's an interesting pick. I wonder if Brian gets some post-draft regret, because that might be one of those cases where, just like the Chiefs last year, when a team falls and you don't expect it, I wonder if we're going to see the same kind of thing where it's like he didn't expect the team to be there, and
yeah. So Seattle.
I wonder if we're going to have some guys have regrets. I'm interested.
Seattle's gone. Arizona's gone. So the Bucs are his top pick here. As of now, you got the Dolphins, Jacksonville. He really wanted Seattle. He was really thinking he was going to get Seattle until we did that mock draft with Ace, and you revealed that you were interested in Seattle to us after the show was over.
Guys, this is where it really starts to get interesting.
I told J-Mo, I told him, I said, there is a different vibe. When you play in Seattle, it feels different. It feels like Seattle has like a real home field advantage. Even in Madden, it blows my mind. Yeah, dude, it's insane. Like it is, and that's what I'm saying. The
absolutely, you're right though.
The culture's electric. It is the best home field advantage.
12th man is on a different level.
And the rain, like I'm gonna build my team. I hate rain. I hated rain this Madden. It was terrible. But I'm going to build my team completely different. I'm going defense. I'm going to build that Legion of Boom back up, bro. I'm telling you. I'm going to be back to my Madden 18 roots, and me and Pride are going to have some defensive slugfests.
Tosh got a question in chat.
Oh, perfect. We can hear you now, Ace.
We got to focus on Jay.
Tosh got a question in chat. Says, can we move on from Reeves in Seattle?
Well, it is the story of the draft so far. Everyone knew Nick was going Chargers. The Ravens are available. It is news. Yeah. That will be the news. If the Ravens fall to, I know multiple people reached out to me and expressed interest in the Ravens. They said if they fall and they come to me, I'm getting them.
J-Mo's pick is in. He's going to join the chat and announce it. But go ahead and get his graphic up.
All right. Did you send me? Let me take a look.
I just messaged you.
Okay, perfect.
J-Mo, you can join whenever you're ready, sir.
What's up, boys?
Oh, he's here.
What's up, Jim?
What's up,
J-Mo.
dude?
Sneaking in.
Dude,
man.
Congrats on the free Madden 21.
Dude, I'm stoked. And people made it seem like I acted surprised, but you didn't even give me a heads up.
No, I
put it in the chat saying like this is my Xbox name, but I had no idea that it really
No, you found out when everyone else found out. So
yeah,
that's why when you posted that, I started laughing. I was like, shit, he actually did win. But sir, go ahead. Man. The floor is yours. You can kind of walk us through your process.
Yeah, man. You know what? I can't believe that Brian sat there and passed on the Ravens.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I am gonna take fucking Tampa. Let's do it. I'm gonna beat his ass first year and make him pay for that.
The Tampa Bay, I like it. I think me and you talked about this. The Bucs are going to be fun. You can see on the graphic here. You get Devin White, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and then the key additions. This might be the best key additions out of any team we'll see. But you get Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, and then the left tackle Tristan Wirfs from where was he? I don't remember where he's from. It doesn't matter. He's an offensive lineman. But I think this is a fun roster because you get some fun young pieces, and then you have a couple like place-holding old pieces that are going to be fun.
Yeah, I like drafting all my own guys. So
yeah, exactly.
I didn't want like Devin White. He's not getting traded. Don't even hit me up for him.
No.
But I mean, anyone else can go. They got those new unis. I'm really excited about that. I'm ready to go. I think they got enough holes that I can build on. Plus, they got players I know like JPP.
Yeah.
You know, they got guys I like that I can play with for the first year. So
Anyone have any questions for JMO while I get the next guy on the clock? Go for it.
Well, dude, I absolutely love the pick. You're going to have to draft a quarterback ASAP, though, right?
Yeah, well, or I could trade for one. I don't know. Whoever takes the Eagles, let me get Jalen Hurts.
Well, yeah, fair. There you go. He's already got a plan.
Yeah.
You're
You
gonna
know
have to
what
wait
though?
all the way
The
till pick
Ravens are
32
really
to get the
tempting
Eagles.
though. I really thought about those Ravens. It was
Bro,
tough.
yeah, I know a bunch of
And
people will.
it's fun playing AWS, so I'm like that could be interesting. And I'm like, well, Wings would definitely go Bengals then and beat the ass. So
I have a feeling it'll be a wild. I don't think they're gonna fall much farther, honestly, but it will be a pretty deep drop considering where we expected them to go.
yeah, there's no way they fall much further. They're just too good for me.
They're too
I definitely
good.
wouldn't live up. I wouldn't live up to the hype, man. Like,
That's
look
true.
At my record.
Yeah, we remember
So-
you with the Bills of 2 cycles ago, and like the collapse after season 2 was like literally something I still talk about to this day. Like he won a Super
Too
Bowl.
much.
Okay, so guys, he went to a Super Bowl. For guys that didn't know, in Madden 19, he went to a Super Bowl, got clapped by Brent by like 40 points in the Super Bowl. Best he's ever been, and like disappeared for the rest of the cycle. We didn't see him.
Riggs,
We didn't hear
hold
him.
on.
What?
Go ahead and throw Boone's graphic up there. Boone is on the clock next.
Okay, so we got to talk about this.
With the
This is-
11th pick.
This is going to need the full 5 minutes. JMO, stay on the line, bro.
Okay.
This is interesting because Boone. I mean, I think Lamar is in question here for Boone for sure.
There's no way he thought they were there.
The Seagull Ravens?
Oh, false alarm! Hold on, Wings is on the clock.
Just to mess with Wings a little bit. Yeah, we'll say it was that.
Okay.
Nah, I messaged Nick like, wait, this is pick 10.
Yeah, Wings is on the clock. I got a little ahead of us.
But Boone is on deck. Boone got the courtesy of knowing he is on deck.
All right, so
Wings is on clock. I'm curious to see what happens here. He could be a guy that goes Baltimore.
yeah, now Wings is going to show his cards here. Is Wings the kind of guy that takes a team that they're good, or takes a team because he wants to prove that he's a great user?
So real quick, JMO, you beat out Wings by 0.10 user rank points.
Jesus.
So that was the
It
difference.
wouldn't have changed anything. I don't think he would have
wouldn't
gone
have.
Tampa. And quite honestly, if he takes Baltimore, I'll be happy to be in the NFC.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a great point.
I really think it's going to come down to the Dolphins and the Ravens here for him. Chargers gone, Browns gone. I don't think he goes to the Titans, and I think the Eagles was all smoke and mirrors. I don't think he actually takes the Eagles.
No, that's just renting headspace in Kylo's head. That's
Yeah.
all that was all that was.
And that Tennessee helmet's a joke.
Tennessee's helmet is way cooler now, Nick.
I like Tennessee. I think their uniforms are cool.
Oh,
you can
dude,
mix and
it
match
is.
the blues.
It's so crispy. I love it.
And like VBD
You're
said,
still hanging on to the Mariota thing.
Patrick Queen was an LSU
Mariota.
guy. Yeah, Brian says, thank you for stopping that, Nick. He didn't want Boone to get Lamar.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
The one thing I said to Pride in DMs, I said, I really hope Lamar doesn't slide to Boone or Brian because that'll be a lot more.
He slid to Brian. Oh my! If he slid Brian saved us all a massive, massive heartache. But I don't know. We'll see. We got 60 seconds left on this Wings pick.
Pick is in.
It is all right. Pick is in.
I just messaged you.
I'm not ready for this.
Hey, congrats, JMO.
Oh yeah, JMO's in.
All right.
So wait, hold on. He said, hold on, wait.
Wings did?
Yeah, redo. Hold on.
Oh
He
my
said
God!
no.
Wow! He just did e-break.
Wow. Okay. Holy shit! What a switch up.
What? What? Tell me.
Oh, I know what he's gonna do. I know what he's gonna
No,
do. I have a gut feeling.
no.
I have a gut
Oh
feeling.
my God.
Yes,
Oh my God.
yes, Wings,
Tell me
yes.
you're good. Tell me
No.
you're good.
Oh, hold up. Just give me a second. Give me a second.
What?
All right.
No.
Please do. Yep, you're good. You're good.
With the
Oh
10th
my
overall
God.
pick, Wings is going with the Cincinnati Bengals.
What?
That's a great pick. I love that.
The Bengals. Joe Burrow.
My respect for that
Oh, it's
guy is
beautiful. This is
freaking
beautiful.
double.
The way this
That's
has
a
turned out,
beauty pick.
this couldn't have
Way
turned
to
out
go,
better.
Wings. Way to go, Wings.
I think that's a fun pick. So if anyone wants to know, he did message me Ravens and then said, actually, no, wait, and then sent Bengals. So
I love that. I love that so much.
That's a great pick.
so it gets
Now,
really
what
tough
that sets it up is somebody.
when
is
one
going
of
to-
dude, yeah.
Yep.
when one of the better users takes a lower level team in a division, that division gets really freaking tough, man.
Right. It's a beautiful move.
Yeah, that was wild. So Bengals, AJ Green, Geno Atkins, Joe Mix, and you get the Joe Burrow. Nice little edit there with him in the Bengals jersey. You had Trey Waynes from the Vikings. You get a rookie and T Higgins to throw the ball to, as well as John Ross. I mean that's gonna be a fun offense, and he gets to build his defense how he wants to, all the DBs. So I think that's a good pick for wings, and I like seeing the better users take lesser teams.
This sets up the perfect pick because now Baltimore might fall to who we just literally said, the breaking news. Yeah. What a lucky break, because if wings didn't know that Boone was up next, Boone's up next. If wings did not know that Boone was up, man, he probably would have taken the Ravens. But he is saying, Boone, grow a pair, grow some stones, step into the arena of the AFC North and fight me for this division. I love this move.
His top 5, he's got both LA teams, the Rams, the Chargers, the Titans, the Bucks, the Dolphins. So obviously 2 of those 5 are gone.
But don't count out the NFC South either. You got Brian in chat right now calling Boone out, saying, Boone, what? You scared of the NFC South? Come on, boy.
Look at this. This shitty cycle of 68 and 115, but he did win a Super Bowl.
He did. He somehow had a ring in that.
You want to know how bad it was?
How do you win a Super Bowl with that record?
Dude, tanking.
Boone lost to me. Boone lost to me. That's how bad.
But if you look, I mean, this is the back-to-back cycles of him being under 500. So
is there any chance Boone goes Miami here?
Yeah, I think it'll be between the Rams, the Dolphins, and the Ravens.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he takes Miami because of Boone's team building ideas.
I think
there's no way that Boone selects the Rams with pride there.
That would be a bold pick. I wouldn't mind. I would love having Boone as a division mate, but man, I think whenever a guy lays down the gauntlet and says, basically with that pick, because Wings told me, he said, I'm Ravens all the way. If you don't take them and they get to me, I'm taking Ravens. He basically says to Boone, take the what?
Hey, pick his in. Do you have his video ready?
I do not. Let me go ahead and take a look.
Oh boy. Oh God.
Okay, I just saw the pick. So let me go ahead and pull it up.
If you can get it real quick, that'd be great. If not,
hopefully it works.
This is gonna be an interesting one. He did. So Ace, he did say, he said in YouTube chat, he said, right when Pride made his pick, he definitely didn't want to.
Yeah.
But
Reeves, I didn't hear you guys talking over you.
My internet's deciding to load it. It blows my mind how we've got 4 kilobyte. I mean, we dropped only 28 frames this whole time, but it decides to not. Yep. Oh wait, never mind. I see it. What? Video.mov? What the heck? It was using mail drop.
If it's not gonna work, we can always post it later.
Oh, it was posted on iCloud. It got sent via iCloud, and I'm on a.
All right, so we might have to have him come in and just announce it then.
Yeah, let's have him. But I can get his little. Yeah, I'll get the pick is in slide ready. Just tell Boone, you're up.
I want his bird to do the selection.
The bird.
We'll definitely we'll play his video once probably after the draft. It was a really nice video.
Yeah.
And I feel bad we can't get it going, but I think he's going to join
us. It's
because
I did not even realize. I should have tested it with my laptop because I saw it on my phone because my phone's an iPhone. I didn't even think about that.
If he doesn't log on Discord, I'm just going to make the announcement for him. Do you have his graphic?
I do.
All right, Boone, I'm going to announce it for you. Sorry. With the 11th pick of the team draft, Boone is going to go with the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, I can't lie. I am disappointed.
He's going to join Robert. He's going to roll with Tua.
I DM'd Boone and was like, "You are the chosen one." I said, "I have passed the torch to you," and he left me hanging. It hurts me inside. He joins Rob though, and him and Rob are good friends. I know they'll love competing, and I think that it should be a fun division for him in the AFC East.
It makes that Jets pick a lot more sexy.
Oh my goodness!
I like the Dolphins. The Dolphins roster is really nice. You have Byron Jones, Xavier Howard at corner, really nice. You get Devontae Parker at receiver. You have Jakeem Grant, who's like a 90 speed. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And sweet jerseys. But Blackpaw said it right there. Bengals and Finns before Ravens, huh? I mean, that's just nuts,
it's painful.
Man. But,
it's painful. It blows. Well,
so
I really think Wings was throwing down the
quick.
gauntlet to Boone, and Boone let him down. I really do. I think so.
Let's go ahead and get this next pick on the clock. So next on the clock at number 12, we have Tosh. Does Tosh go with the Ravens?
This would be great.
Would he go with the best team on release 2 years in a row? No chance. If he does, I'm nominating this guy for smallest package known to man.
Jack in Discord chat. Did I get the Cardinals? Oh boy! All right, so Tosh, I'm waiting for him to DM me back. He just turned green.
His top 5 is an interesting top 5. He did so, like you said, he is considering the Niners here.
First off, I had to make his banners way smaller because they didn't all fit up there.
That's ridiculous.
Saints, Browns, Dolphins. I'm sure his top 5 has changed from when he sent these in.
Oh yeah.
But Saints, Browns, Dolphins, Chargers, Chiefs. So the Saints are up there still. And you joined a division of Brian.
And Brian,
yeah. So and JMO. That's a fun division.
Good rivals.
He goes Chiefs. He can join me and Higgy, which would be awesome. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
That would be fun.
But who did he mentioned 49ers. He joins Pride and You, which I think those are 2 years he'd have fun playing against as well. Pick is in. Reeves, I just sent it to you.
Look at those banners.
Yeah, look at all those banners. So Reeves, when you got that loaded, let me know. Did he join? Who just joined? Did he join? Oh no, he didn't. I don't know who joined. All right, so with the 12th overall pick, Tosh is going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, that is sick.
So this renews mine and Tasha's rivalry. I think this will be a lot of fun. And Higgy too. I mean, this is going to be a really fun division. Obviously he gets Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, Mecole Hardman. They draft Edwards-Helaire out of LSU. You got Tyrann Mathieu. It's a fun roster. He still has a little work to do, especially on the defense side of the ball. But I don't know who let Patrick Mahomes slide to Tosh, but that is something we all could pay for next cycle. So, what do you guys think? Happy he went there? Where did you think he was going?
No, I think the fact that he took the challenge of that tough division, knowing it's going to be top notch. I like that. I love the pick.
Is it a challenge though when you have the reigning Super Bowl champs? I mean, again, this is
not really.
This is another great user. So I'm gonna already say it. Because me and Tosh have a rivalry right now, so I want to add some fuel on the fire. I think he's soft. For this pick. I think he wants the best roster so he can slant the tables in his favor. No, I think it's another season. Roster, it's a second. It's definitely top 5 with Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill. Speed. Imagine if speed is anything like it was 2 cycles ago. We're done.
Top five offense.
Easily. That's true. That's true. Fair.
Look at their defense is in shambles.
I don't think it's soft because you're joining a tough division though.
You're downplaying the talent of Higgy and Nick.
Yeah, I don't think you can call it a soft pick.
It is. I know. I just wanted to say it because it was fun, and it's. I respect Tosh and everything he does. I just like to give Tosh a little bit of heck.
I will say.
He's going to turn around and say,
"Yeah, I know." No, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Would be stacked.
I am coming off one win against him.
The next pick on the clock, we have Kylo.
Oh, well, this is a lot.
Could we see this division fill itself out now?
He's going to hop in chat here. And this will be historic. Let me just say that.
This would be.
Top 5, he has the Raiders, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Bucks, the Saints. If he goes Raiders, he joins me, Tosh, and Higgy and knocks out the AFC West. And it will be a very tough division.
That would make him a liar.
He's told me all along who he's going. He is in chat. Kylo, what's going on? Are you stepping outside from work?
Yep, stepping outside. What's going on, everybody?
Nothing, man.
What's up,
have you been able to tune into the show at all, or?
Yeah, here and there. I did turn off the audio a few times, but I've been pretty much looking at everything.
Well, go ahead and the floor is yours, man. Walk us through your pick. We got the graphic ready, so when you announce, we'll post it. So go ahead and walk us through your pick.
So, first of all, I just want to say Eagles are my favorite team. I love my Birds, but huge but here. I think there's a challenge that needs to be had here. I think there's a division prophecy that needs to be fulfilled, and I want to say I'm sorry, Doss, to do this to you, but I'm going to go with the Raiders.
The Las Vegas Raiders. So, I mean, just look at the record, 101-20 with the Super Bowl. J-Mo says planes are crashing, but he can't see anyway. So this is, I mean, insane. You get Rodney Hudson, Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller at tight end, who's like an 89 speed. Quarterback-wise, you got Derek Carr, you got Marcus Mariota, and you add Henry Ruggs out of Alabama with the crazy 40-yard dash. This roster is ready to go. I have not got word if Doss is still going to play with us next year yet, but I knew if I went with the Chargers that this is how the division was going to end up, with either Wings or Tosh taking the Chiefs, and it did. And this is going to be – I think it's going to be a really fun division.
All right, real quick, guys, we do have my computer is slow as Christmas today, but Boone's hype video has finally loaded. He worked really hard on this. Let's go ahead and we'll transition over and watch that.
Well, Kylo, thanks for stepping out of work, man, and joining us. And welcome to the AFC West, man. Let's have some fun.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
And before that video starts, who's on the clock?
And on the clock, we have VBD.
Nice.
Every journey starts with a belief, a voice in your head that cannot be silenced.
Hey,
this journey requires an
man.
unshakable focus, a pursuit of the impossible. It doesn't matter if you're a kid from Akron, Italy, or Salt Lake. If you want it bad enough, that voice is never quiet.
He's gotta love
if you want it bad enough, that pursuit is never questioned. The focus never shifts. Not in this city.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. One slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look.
In this city, we have all eyes on the finish line. We look impossible in the eye and then take that shot anyways. We leave comfort behind for the possibility of greatness. Welcome to Los Angeles, the city of angels, the city of dreams, the city of hustle. This is what we've done. This is who we are. And it's just the beginning. So here's to our last 60 years in LA. And here's to our next 60. Get ready. 'Cause it's showtime.
It was a really cool video.
All right, guys. So we're here for Selection Sunday. It's time for us to all pick our new teams coming up. I want to start by thanking Nick, rest of the staff, and for all that you guys do for this league, making it everything that it is, keeping it running smoothly, giving us something stable to come back to and always grow and build. I want to thank the other 31 guys and the guys on the wait list for making this league everything that it is for us to play. You know, you guys have to be there, play your games. You guys have to be involved and engaged and committed and buy into what the XCFL is. Without you guys, we really have nothing, you know. It's been a long year. It's been a rough year in LA. The Rams were a fun team, a great time. From the Viper stories to sunshine to making trades the league doesn't like, butting heads with a few people. It's all been fun. We did get a Super Bowl, but we did not win much outside of that year. The three teams we have are going to be the Titans, my favorite team. They have Derrick Henry and a lot of pieces on defense. We do have to deal with that Tannehill contract, but I'm not opposed to starting someone like, let's say, Cole Mack, you know. Dolphins, taking my talents to South Beach, that would be amazing. A tool would fit very nicely in with my system. They have a lot of first-round drafts and a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball. The Rams, it would be round 2. I don't think I got to do what I wanted to do in round 1 despite winning the Super Bowl. We get a new uniform, new stadium, Jalen Ramsey, and Aaron Donald. Without further ado, we are going to just announce our selection. So, this coming cycle, Coach Boone will be coaching the Miami Dolphins. Taking our talent to South Beach, We're gonna have a blast with Tua, Miami Sun, the Latino women. It's gonna be amazing. 2 first-round draft picks, team in rebuild. A couple seasons away, we're gonna have a blast in Miami.
So shout out to Boone. That's a heck of a video. He did go Miami Dolphins. Fun pick there. So we just had Kylo go. Kylo took the Raiders. And now we have VBD on the clock. VBD's pick is in. Reeves, you have that ready or not yet? All right. So with the next pick, VBD is going to say, he says he was going to take the Ravens, but now that Kylo is over there, fuck that noise. I'll just keep Jack in check. You're welcome. He's going with the Giants.
Ooh.
So with his, did you have, his top 5. Sorry. He had the Giants, the 49ers, the Rams, the Colts, the Vikings. The Giants were up there. He switched around his top 5 once or twice. He did have the Bengals up there for a while. He moved it around. You get Saquon Barkley. You get a fun tight end, Evan Ingram. I think that's it's not a very talented roster, but he gets this guy Saquon and he gets a lot of room to build. You have Daniel Jones if you choose to go that route, or else you can kind of make some moves. I think that's gonna be fun. He doesn't have to go out and trade for Saquon now, so I think that that's a good pick. What do you guys think? Do you think he can keep Jack in check or what?
No. You need to talk to me here because I am the redheaded stepchild with the hairlet from that division. That was an awful beating I took. I mean, I know VPD's better than I am. However, once Jack gets past 3 seasons and he gets his cornerbacks, he gets a couple of draft picks.
VBD did well though, building his team though. He found out early on what needed to happen, and he went out and did it. And even post abilities, he's done it too.
He started with the Giants though. He started with the Giants.
I know this is a lot tougher. You at least got to start with the Cowboys.
Right. Yeah. So I jumped on him early. That defense, look at it's not even there.
With the so let's real quick. We'll announce the next guy on the clock, Mr. Kevin Brackett, on at number 15 here.
Oh. Okay.
So Brackett shot up the rankings too here.
I like VBD's pick. Just before we move on, though, so
I do too.
He's playing some games there, though. I mean, he's avoiding that AFC, which is a nightmare.
Yeah.
So even if he's wild card every season, that definitely had a factor.
The AFC, man, wings. This is a brutal. At least
that AFC West.
Hold on, this is pretty even. You have a guy like VBD, Jack, Brian, JMO, Pride, Regan, which is no one to laugh at over there. And then guys, Higgy, Tosh, me, Kylo, Wings, NWS, Rob, Boone. I mean, this is pretty even across the board. Ooh, Brackett's gonna come on and announce it.
I don't know. I don't know if it's even. But that Ravens apple, that looks attractive.
All right, so did you throw his graphic up? I didn't even look yet. He's got Cardinals, Dolphins, Raiders, Jags. I think we have to throw Ravens on everybody's top 5 now because it's still happening where no one's taking them. Bracket, feel free to join and come make your pick. Reeves, send it to you so you can get the graphic ready. Bracket, you can join, man. Oh, he's in. Bracket, what's up, buddy? Bracket.
What's up, fellas?
Oh, there he is. Mute your YouTube video so we can hear you better.
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second.
How you doing tonight, man?
I have a whole lot of emotions running through me right now. And Alex is jumping up and down like a little girl because he's begging Regan to not take the Ravens.
He did.
2 weeks in a row. He just said, hey, what would be the coolest thing that you could ever do for me? Just not take them.
Uh-oh.
Brackett actually offered me to buy them at one point.
Yep. And being in the Baltimore area, I don't think that I have a choice to make here, guys. It's the Baltimore Ravens.
The Baltimore Ravens.
I love it.
Wings and
I really love it.
In the AFC North. So, obviously, did you expect the Ravens to be here whenever you thought you were going to get to pick or what?
Hell no. Hell no.
So you get to
In
join
fact,
the division with your buddy NWS.
I can't wait for that. I'm gonna make him pay for all of those gifts that he sent me of Joey Bosa.
Oh man, dude, I'm honestly like, I don't want to be take over with the whole Regan not taking the Ravens, but dude, like honestly, when I didn't take them, I had a sneak. I looked at the rankings, saw bracket was at 13, and I'm like, oh god, there's no way they're gonna fall that far, and they did. So dude, I am so happy for you. I texted bracket earlier, and I was like, dude, I said, listen, these Ravens are the pretty girl that you don't want to let get away. The Chargers,
hold on.
The Chargers was your like kind of side piece.
Hold on. We have some fire comments coming in chat.
Oh man,
I did see that.
Robert says, "Bracket, DM me. I'm interested in Hollywood Brown." Tom says, "Lamar, OTB." Everyone, oh god. Oh, what's his name? Drew says another year of the Ravens not winning a Super Bowl.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
I can't wait.
I think this is gonna be a fun. Obviously a loaded roster. You get some speedy receivers, Hollywood Brown. You get the fun rookies, J.K. Dobbins, Patrick Queen.
I'm excited about Queen.
What was your second choice here? If you want to reveal, if you weren't gonna go with them.
I was probably going to go Falcons, honestly.
Yeah, I like the Falcons roster.
I was going to jump over there. They had so much speed at the linebacker position, and that's what I wanted. But bring me Patrick Queen, sir.
That's a great pick. I'm happy for you, man. It's fun when a team that you don't expect to be there falls this far. Like Sean got the Chiefs last year at pick 20, so this is awesome.
Yeah, and
his
best friend Avocado Sauce is a diehard Ravens fan. Like Sauce is one of the biggest promoters. Like he said, he talked to me multiple times trying to get him. Like, dude, I'm so happy for him because that was something he said like a long time ago. He was like, "Is there any chance I could get the Ravens? My friend really wants me to get the Ravens, and if you don't take them, let me know." And I'm like, "All right, dude."
Real quick, we are now officially at the halfway point. Pick number 16 is Doss on the clock. So
is Doss even gonna make a pick here?
I don't know. Your guess is
no.
But Bracket, thanks for hopping on, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good luck the rest of this cycle and next cycle, man.
All right, man. Good night.
All right, buddy.
Congrats, Bracket. With 2 T's. I mean, Doss on the clock. Where might he go?
Well, his top pick is the Raiders, Jags, Jets, Saints, Dolphins. 307, 224 record. Nothing to, still no Super Bowl.